Welcome back to another video. My name is Maite if you're new here, and this one's gonna be a fun one. Jomar surprised me with tickets to go see Reik in Washington DC, and he made a whole road trip around it, so we're going to Washington DC today. It's my first time taking the Amtrak from New York to Washington DC, and I've been to DC before, but we're going with a friend. She's never been, so we're gonna do a lot of like the touristy things just to look around. I'm gonna see my best friends that I haven't seen in 5 or 6 years, and we're gonna go to a concert, so it's gonna be very exciting and fun. But now we gotta go, so I'll see you probably when we get to DC, but I'll show you our way over there. I hope you're having a good day. Bye! First stop, coffee. I feel like it's a 2-day coffee day for me. We're 15 minutes out. 15 minutes out. See you there. We made it to DC. Now we're gonna go eat something. Made our way to the National Mall. We made it to Lincoln Memorial, the thing that Monica wanted to see. This is why we came here. We just finished at the National Mall, and now we're gonna go to Georgetown. First stop, Georgetown Cupcakes, and then we're gonna walk around and bop around to see what we find. That's not gonna happen. Rosario está en el vlog. Hey guys. Grabbed our second coffee of the day. It's okay. Tastes a bit watery to my liking, but it's okay. Hopefully it does its job. I'm in love with the Georgetown houses. Hi! Hey guys, we made it to the hotel. Let's have a little let's have a little room tour. Ooh. Cute. I don't know what this is. A table. The bathroom. Fancy. Ooh, it's very roomy. We got 2 beds. That's it. Let's see our view. I don't think we have anything crazy. Nope. The street. Ow! Guys, we have some news. Sadly, Reik postponed our concert for May. Or to May, because one of the singers was having some voice or throat infection or something. So, yeah, we made the trip, but now we're gonna make the best out of it, and we're gonna get ready, go out, grab dinner, potentially grab a drink somewhere, and yeah, we'll see where the night takes us. But that was a little fail over there in our plan, but we're still gonna have fun. So, but no Reik in this concert, in this vlog, sorry. All right, we're ready to go. Let's do an OOTD. Mónica first.
Que yo digo un OOTD.
¿De dónde es tu ropa?
Mi ropa. Sí. My shirt is from Amazon.
Oh.
It wasn't stolen. My pants are from Zara.
Cute.
My shoes are Sambas.
Nice.
My purse.
The most.
My earrings are from Majuri.
Close up.
Love it.
Cute. Ah, you made my earrings.
Necklace from Tiffany. Rings.
Verdad.
And my little coat.
Oh, cute. My OOTD. My shirt is from Intimissimi, I think. I think that's how you say it. My jeans are from Abercrombie. My shoes are Adidas. Gazelle? No, Special. My... What is this called? My belt is from Amazon. No. My earrings are from Majuri. And yeah, that's the fit. Let's go grab dinner. Cheers! Ay, esa soy yo. ¿Sabes? Good morning, vlog. Happy Sunday. Trying to find some light so I can talk to you guys. Happy Women's International Day first, and happy rolling back an hour. We slept an hour less today because the hour changed. So yeah, we're getting ready to start our day. Yesterday was a long one. We ended up walking to see the White House at night, but we couldn't see it. So we came back to the hotel around 11, I believe. And then we got ready, ended up going to sleep around 12:30, and woke up this morning at 7, almost 8. But we were so tired. We walked. I think I walked like 30,000 steps yesterday, which I haven't walked that much in a while. It was crazy. My Apple Watch said I walked like 12 something miles, so almost a half marathon. Yesterday I also went to the gym, did legs, so my butt is sore. But yeah, I'm tired. So it's probably also gonna be a 2 coffee day today. But anyways, we're getting ready to go out and about. I'm hoping it's sunny today because yesterday was a bit foggy. Let's see. Weather here has been amazing. Yesterday, it was perfect to be walking around with like my shirt, and that's it. I brought my jacket, but I didn't have to wear it at all because with the walking and then the sun came out, you didn't actually need anything else other than like a long sleeve shirt. but I'm trying to see. It's 59 degrees, it's cloudy. I thought of putting like contact lenses on, but if it's gonna be cloudy, I'm not gonna waste my time. So I just gotta do something with this hair and yeah, pick up all my stuff here in the hotel and get ready to go. So I'll talk to you or bring you along whenever we leave the hotel and start our adventures for the day. I don't know if I said this, but because we walked so much yesterday, that's not what I wanted to say. Because of the time change, I do feel like the hour that we lost, I would have loved to sleep maybe for 1 more hour, but it is what it is. We're only in Washington for 28 hours, so we gotta make the most out of them. Good morning, Washington, D.C. No está pasando nada. Good morning. We're out and about. We're gonna go first stop, grab coffee, of course. I ordered a vegan croissant. Yum. I love the floor. Taste test. Cheers. Yum. A Subway cafe. I've never seen that before. Chris Rock. Well, we came back to see the White House and it's all closed, so trip failed. We were not able to see the White House, but now we're gonna go over there. The sun wants to come out. We made it. That's huge. Realized I was here about 10 years ago. I remember coming here with my mom and my sister, and it was closed and they were doing some remodeling up here, so we couldn't see it completely. I just hope that this year they do good and pass good laws over here. Made it back to the hotel. We got our things. Now to the metro we go. We made it to Noma. The sun's out. 5 minutes in. Okay, I can see myself leaving here. Let's grab brunch. Coffee shop. It's called Yellow, and I ordered, oh, I don't remember the name. I'll put it in the screen. But I ordered coconut foam, cold foam, and I wanna try it out. Oh my gosh, it's so good. thing about DC in this trip is that their personality is all about cherry blossoms. Hey guys, we made it back to New York. It's 10:24. My clock on my stove, it's still an hour earlier because we just got here. We got here around 8 something, and guys, I'm tired. And also my body's so sore. We've walked so much. Yesterday I did leg day and my bum is hurting, is sore. So yeah, it's currently 10:25 p.m. and I just want to go to sleep because this week is gonna be very interesting. But just wanted to give you a little recap of the trip. It was so much fun. Really enjoyed. I wasn't that comfortable on the train because we had all our stuff with us and it was kind of hard, but the train was very comfortable. Time passed or like flied by. I read the heated rivalry. I gotta say it's not, I don't love it. I don't, as of now. I'm in part 3, page 141. I'm not like, oh my gosh, this is an amazing book, but I'll give it the benefit of the doubt until the end to see what I think about it. And yeah, I'll give you my thoughts, but so far it's fine. But I'm so happy. It was so much fun, like walking around. I love walking. Saw my best friend Rosario that I haven't seen in a while. Told her about the vlog channel. I actually need to send her the link. She asked me for it. But this is a reminder for when I'm editing to do that. We walked around yesterday. We went to Georgetown, as you saw. We thought they were gonna be, I don't even remember what I vlogged, so if I'm saying the same stuff, I'm so sorry, but we thought Georgetown was gonna be like a little bit more kind of small town vibes, but no, it was very gentrified, I would say. A lot of like big renowned stores. We wanted to go to Georgetown Cupcakes thinking that there was not gonna be like that much line now, because I remember going to DC 10 years ago when I was doing my internship, and the line for Georgetown cupcakes was crazy. But yesterday, I don't know if it was because it was a Saturday, line was crazy as well, so we did not spend our time there. Also, while we were going back from, also the houses in Georgetown, beautiful. Going back from Georgetown to the hotel to get ready for the concert, we got the email that the concert was postponed, so no concert. Yesterday I didn't eat the best. We went to a Mexican restaurant. The margarita was amazing, but they didn't have vegan options, so I technically just ate guac and chips, and that was my dinner. So not proud of that. And then this morning we woke up, as you saw, tried to go see the White House. Not necessarily because I wanted to, but Monica, it was her first time, so she wanted to go see. We couldn't see it. It was under construction. Then we just took a lift, went to the Capitol, saw that, went back to the hotel, grabbed our bags, and then we made it to Noma area, which was where we spent the majority of the day. Loved that area. If I lived in DC, that would be the area where I would live in. I loved it. That area did have like cute little stores. We tried a coffee place called Yellow that I believe it is, I don't know if it's Arabian, I don't know from where it is. It's like Middle Eastern. The coffee, amazing. I added a coconut cold foam, out of this world. I've never had cold foam before because typically it's not vegan, and it was so good. That coffee, loved it. We walked around Union Market, and then we went to a bookstore called Politics and Prose. And I got a couple of books that I want to show you. So I heard of this author because Monica has hello. I'm trying to put this somehow, but I don't know. I don't have the best grip. I'm telling you, I need to get myself some. Okay, that's better. I'm holding you with a little Element packet. Monica had some like family members, family friends. She knows people that lived in that area, and the girl, her sister, is the personal assistant to an author, which is so cool. And she's the personal assistant of this author, Xochitl Gonzalez. And I was like, oh, cool. And then there are two books, a third one's coming. And I was like, oh, sounds fun. And I love the book cover. So this one's the Olga Dies Dreaming. That's the first book. And then the second book is Anita de Monte Laughs Last. And it's fiction. Apparently it has like Puerto Rican, New Yorican vibes. I'll just read you quickly the description of both. So the first one, Olga Dies Dreaming, the description says it's 2017 and Olga and her brother Pedro Prieto Acevedo are bold-faced names in New York City. Prieto, a popular congressman representing their gentrifying Brooklyn neighborhood. Olga, a Tony wedding planner for Manhattan's power brokers. Years ago, their mother Blanca, a young lord, turned radical, abandoned her children to advance a militant political cause. Now, in the wake of the most devastating hurricane in Puerto Rico's history, Blanca has come barreling back into their lives. Xochitl Gonzalez, Olga Dies Dreaming, examines the very notion of the American dream, all while asking what it really means to weather a storm. Interesting. So got that one. And then obviously, because at the bookstore they had both, I got the second one, which again, love the book covers. So this one, Anita de Monte Laughs Last, I don't know if it's a series. I think they're like single books, but this one is 1985. Anita de Monte, a rising star in the art world, is found dead in New York City. Her tragic death is the talk of the town until it isn't. By 1998, on College Hill, Anita's story is all but forgotten. Certainly to Raquel, a third-year art history student preparing her final thesis. Surrounded by privileged students whose futures are already paved for them, Raquel feels herself an outsider. But when Raquel becomes romantically involved with a well-connected older art student, she finds herself unexpectedly rising up the social ranks. As she attempts to straddle both worlds, she tumbles upon Anita's story, raising questions about the dynamics of her own relationship, which eerily mirrors that of the forgotten artist. Okay, so that's the other one. And then I got a third book, which is also, these are the only things I got from Washington, D.C. So these are my souvenirs books. This next one is also in our list for book club soon, but it hasn't been drawn. It's the Mexican Gothic. And this one, I'll also read you this part. From the author of Gods of Jade and Shadow comes a reimagining of the classic Gothic horror novel, a story about an isolated mansion in 1950s Mexico and the brave socialite drawn to its treacherous secrets. After receiving a frantic letter from her newlywed cousin, Noemi Taboada heads to High Place, a distant house in the Mexican countryside. Noemi is an unlikely rescuer. She's a glamorous debutante, more suited for cocktail parties than amateur sleuthing? I don't know what word that is. Sleuthing. But she's also tough, smart, and not afraid. Not of her cousin's new English husband, a stranger who is both menacing and alluring. Not of his father, that ancient patriarch who seems fascinated by Noemi, and not even of the house itself, which begins to invade Noemi's dreams with visions of blood and doom. Noemi's only ally in the inhospitable place is the family's youngest son, but he, too, may be hiding a dark secret. As Nemi begins to unearth stories of violence and madness, she's slowly drawn into a terrifying yet seductive world, a world that may be impossible to escape. That one seemed like a little bit harder to read, so we'll see. And then yesterday when we were in Georgetown, we also went to a bookstore called Bridge Street Books, because the only other local bookstores that we could find over there were Barnes and Nobles, and we already know that's not local. But walking around, Rosario saw this book and I found it interesting, so we got it. It's Pe fucking R, How Bad Bunny Became the Global Voice of Puerto Rican Resistance. Don't know. I like the cover as well. That's how you get me. I do judge a book by its cover. But then it's like how Bad Bunny... I'll just read you the description as well. I need water. Okay, it says, like many other Puerto Ricans, global superstar Bad Bunny, born Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio, has lived a life marked by public crisis, blackouts, hurricanes, political corruption, and oppression, among others, that have exposed the ongoing impacts of colonialism in Puerto Rico. Offering a portrait of the past and future of Puerto Rican resistance through one of its loudest and proudest voices, Pe fucking R draws on interviews with musicians, politicians, and journalists, as well as ethnographic research to set Bad Bunny and Puerto Rican resistance in a historical, political, and cultural context, which was what drew me to buying the book, because they have all these people like musicians, politicians, journalists, and ethnographists' points of view in the book, which I'm excited to read. So authors Vanessa Diaz and Petra Rivera, creators of the Bad Bunny syllabus, demonstrate Bad Bunny's place in a long tradition of infusing both joy and protest into music and honor the many evolving forms of daily resistance to oppression and colonialism that are part of Puerto Rican life, which I found very interesting. I'm excited to also read this one. I also got a copy for my dad. I don't know, thought it would be cool for him to read it as well, and maybe we can talk about it. But I had no idea that this book existed. Rosario saw it and she was like, oh look, Bad Bunny. And then we read the description and it sounded nice. So yeah, these are all the souvenirs that I got from our trip to Washington, D.C. And yeah, it was fun. Stay tuned for a future video. We potentially will go back to D.C. because the concert got postponed to May, so maybe we'll make it over there and officially and finally go see Reik. But it was still fun. We were able to make the most of it, even though the concert got canceled. But it was a fun time with Monica and Jomar, and I love like traveling with them because it's so chill. Like, we have no plans and we just go with the flow, and we travel well together. We've traveled with Monica before. We went to Europe with her to a couple of places, so it was very, very fun. But I'm so tired, so I'm just gonna leave the video here. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please let me know. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. I will really appreciate that. And with that, I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Have a good night.